Abu Sufyan was returning from Sham with a caravan carrying over 50,000 gold coins. But there was a problem. To reach Mecca, he had to pass near Medina. And that was dangerous because the Muslims of Medina had been waiting. So Abu Sufyan began to worry. He thought, can we change our route? Will the Muslim attack us? But it's Ramadan, and how can they attack in Ramadan? Basically, it was not a robbery. A year ago, the Muslims had left everything in Mecca. Their homes, property, family, when they migrated for faith. The Quraysh sold off their wealth and mocked their departure. And now, that very wealth was in this caravan. So, when the Muslims set out, they were not robbers. They were just reclaiming what was rightfully theirs. Abu Sufyan, realizing the danger, rerouted the caravan and sent a desperate messenger to Mecca. The messenger reached the Kaaba, tore his clothes.
The caravan is in danger. Protect your wealth, your gold, your goods. They are under threat.
Mecca erupted. Abu Jahl stepped forward. How many Muslims? He replied, around 300. How many horses? Maybe 2 or 3. How many camels? About 70. Then Abu Jahl declared,
We'll go with 1,000 men, 100 horses, 170 camels. We'll crush them.
But before they left, word came. Abu Sufyan had escaped. The caravan was safe.
Abu Sufyan has escaped. The caravan is safe.
The battle was not necessary anymore. But Abu Jahl insisted, no, we fight. Even if the caravan is safe, we won't let this Muslim live.
We finish them tomorrow. We fight!
The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and his companions, only 3 on 3 men, moved towards Badr. They were not prepared for war. Only 2 horses, 70 camels, light weapons, and most of them were fasting. When they arrived, the Prophet chose a spot near a well. Then one companion asked, Sir, is this place chosen by divine instruction or your opinion? Then the Prophet ﷺ replied, From myself. The companion suggested a better position to control water access and block the enemy. The Prophet accepted the advice and moved camp that very night. A shelter was built on a hilltop for the Prophet, and that night he prayed without rest, raising his hands and crying to Allah.
That night, he prayed without rest, raising his hands and crying to Allah.
O Allah, if this group is destroyed today, you will not be worshipped on earth again.
ولقد نصركم الله ببدر وأنتم أذلة فاتقوا الله لعلكم تشكرون.
The Quraysh army, over 1,000 strong, arrived. Utbah ibn Rabia, his brother Shaiba, and his son Walid stepped forward for the opening duel. 3 Ansar came out, but Utbah said, We want to fight our equals.
We want to fight our equals, Ashiq, the ones who left our tribe.
Then from the Muslim side, Ali ibn Abu Talib, Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, and Ubaidah ibn al-Harith came. Ali and Hamza quickly defeated their opponents. Ubaidah was wounded but victorious. All three Quraysh champions were slain, and Utbah's other son Hudayfa was watching, but from the Muslim side. He saw his father, uncle and brother die, yet stayed firm in his faith. The Quraysh outnumbered the Muslim 3-1, but the Muslim held their position. The Prophet commanded, "Do not attack until I order. Use the terrain, stay disciplined." Abu Jahl ordered the first full-scale attack.
Attack!
He expected to finish it in minutes. But as the Quraysh stormed forward, the Muslims held firm. Every Muslim stood like 10 men. Confusion spread among the Quraysh. Then the Prophet gave the signal. The Muslims charged, calling Allahu Akbar. The Quraysh panicked. Abu Jahl gave the command for another attack. The Muslim countered again. Angel joined the rank, fighting beside the believers. As some companions described, "I saw heads fly before my swords even touched them."
The unseen armies of Allah moved with the believers.
Abu Jahl was killed by two young boys.
To the right flank, push them back! For the Prophet!
The Quraysh began to flee in all directions. The Muslims captured 70 prisoners and killed another 70. Only 14 Muslims were martyred. It was a devastating blow. Back in Mecca, people were waiting for news, expecting victory. They said, "Abraha couldn't defeat us. Who are these 300 Muslims?" And when the news of defeat arrived, they couldn't believe it until the reality hit. They had truly been crushed by men they once saw as poor, weak and shattered.
Their confidence shattered. Their numbers meant nothing. They came to crush, but they were the ones crushed.
Now the Quraysh had lost their power, and the Muslim had gained respect across Arabia.
The Muslims returned to Medina, victorious. The city rejoiced.
The Battle of Badr has changed everything. The Prophet was no longer seen as just a preacher. Now he was a statesman, a military leader, and the undisputed leader of a rising force. But this was only the beginning.
Abu Sufyan, who had safely returned with the caravan, now planned a large expedition. With 3,000 men,
The next battle would be at Uhud.